Hello friends, welcome to today's video. If you're new here, my name is Rachel and we're making cards today. I don't normally make cards, but here we are, and I actually love how they turned out in the end, so hopefully you like them too. I had these pre-made like white cardstock blank cards in my stash that I just used. They're not like a standard size card or anything, but I just had them in my stash. I don't know if someone gave them to me. I have no clue when they were from, but I remembered I had them and I'm like, ooh, this might be a good time to use those because I don't make cards very often. So my thoughts on that is that just make these cards any size you want. There's probably like standard card sizes, but this that I'm doing is definitely not it. But I am using the Pinkfresh Studio Spring Vibes collection from Scrapbook Nerd. I did a whole video last week, and I've been actually working with this collection for the last number of weeks. If you want to check out those videos, I made a video with making some shaker tags and like with sequin mixes, and I did a video with a tag flip, and I think that's all I've done so far with this collection. So we're kind of working through a series of making different projects with a collection and a kit. So I have a couple other products in this kit, more than just this collection. So if you want to see all the products I'm working with, go check out last week's video. It's like a haul and kit video, and you can see all the products I'm using. So I just sewed around all the patterns of paper. I selected my 4 papers, sewed around them, just so that it's like 1/8 of an inch on each side with a little bit of a white border showing. And if you saw my video from, when was it? 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, for the crop, for Scrapbook Nerd, I made dies. No, I didn't make dies. What am I saying? I made sequin shakers using dies, these banner dies, and I have, of course, like the little extra pieces that are these pieces. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to use them to make some cards. This would be a really good starting point because I'm not a card maker naturally. So this would be a good place to start. And I actually love how all 4 of these cards turned out, and it makes me want to do cards more often. I don't know if I just got lucky this day or if it's a beautiful collection or what the factor is, but I really do love how these cards turned out. So I'm really happy about that. So, I'm taking out, kind of organizing my products to see what will work for these cards, because not everything is going to work for every single project. Some things you need bigger things, smaller things, dimensional things, non-dimensional things. So I was just kind of organizing what I had sitting on my desk. And I also I think I used one of them in one of the cards today, but I made a tag flip a few weeks ago with this kit, and I cut out all of the little cut aparts from the 12 by 12 sheet, and they were all cut out, so I decided to use one of those on today's project as well. So we're moving and grooving our way through this kit, and I'm loving it, making so many projects with it. And I think this first card turned out so pretty. I do go back to everything at the end and kind of like look over things, like if I need to add anything. So I'll show close-ups of all the cards in the end when they're completely finished. But I think this first card turned out really pretty. And I don't think that like every card needs a purpose. Like it doesn't have to be a sympathy card, a birthday card, an anniversary card. They can just be a card, a greeting card. And like, if I'm giving a card, it doesn't have to specifically say congratulations on it. I think the words inside that I write when I give a card to someone mean just as much, if that makes sense at all. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but I don't think like it has to say on the front of the card, congratulations or happy birthday. Like your message inside the card can be specific on its own, if that makes sense. So, so I'm going to use some of these florals here, and this is one of the cut aparts that I had that I'm just actually cutting up to make a little bit smaller, as you can see here. And I think I do end up sewing it a little bit, but I roughed up the edges as well, just to give it a little bit more of shape in a sense, and sewed around the outside of it. And I'm going to give it some dimension as well, so it pops up a little bit off of the page. But I love all of the little florals and everything. I think this This is turning out really, really cute and just like building out those florals. And it says, how lovely the silence of growing things. And I mean, technically you could use that as like a pregnancy card or something, like congratulations on your pregnancy. But I don't know how silent pregnancy is. But yeah, I still think you could use it for so many different things. You could just use it as a greeting card. It doesn't have to be specifically for like a birthday or an anniversary or whatever, which reminds me, I mean, I'm recording this in a month in advance, but I just reminded myself I have to go to the store today because my friend just got engaged recently, so I want to put together like a little package for her. I want to get like a little, I saw at the dollar store this really pretty like bride tote, and then I bought this cup that says sip sip hooray, and then there's a cookbook she wants, so I want to get that too. And then what else? Oh yes, I got her peach rings because, you know, rings, engagement. So I just wanted to make a little like goodie bag for her to say congratulations on her engagement. And then I want to put one of these cards in it as well. Or maybe a different card I have in my stash. I'm going to have to see which works the best. But that just popped into my head because I'm seeing her tomorrow night. So I want to make sure I get that to her to celebrate her engagement. Let me know do you have like engagements and weddings this summer? It has been forever since I've gone to a wedding, a number of years now. I mean, we had a lot shut down the last couple of years, but I'm kind of getting into that. I don't know. A lot of my friends married young. I feel like my friends are either got married really young or they're more getting married into their 30s. Like it's not like in between. Not that 30s is old either, but at all. Like you can get married obviously at any stage of life. My grandmother got married when she was like 70 something, and her husband was in her 80s when they got married, maybe like 6 or 7 years ago. So you can get married at any age. Excuse me. But what I'm saying, it's not like it was like one this year, one the next year, two the next year, one the next year. It was like a lot for a really long time, and then the last 5 or 6 years have been pretty quiet for weddings. But now we have one coming up this fall. She just got engaged recently, and now her wedding is in November. So something for us to look forward to, which seems like a quick engagement, but my engagement was 10 weeks. So I can't say it was that quick. Maybe that's the card I should give her. The one that says friend on it. Life is beautiful. That might be a good one. I don't know. We'll see. But I think these cards are turning out so cute. I think each of them are very different and unique in their own way. And I kind of used a different strategy for each of them. The first one I did with those little banners, and it's kind of like heavy on the left side. The second one I did was florals and then like very like centered. And then the third one I did as more layers, more like an embellishment or a scrapbook layout kind of feel to it. And then this one's a little bit more of grid style. I was kind of running out of like ways to put this together because like I said, I'm not a big card maker, so I was feeling a little bit stuck at this point. But this one, True Memories, I could give her that one as well. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing, but I'm excited to put that little package together for her. I guess that's the good thing about getting married late, like when you're a little bit older. Okay, well, I should say I got married when I was 20. I was very young when I got married. Still married, almost 9 years now, and as happy as ever. But I did get married exceptionally young. I mean, maybe in this day and age is what I mean. Like 20, 30, 40 plus years ago would have been totally normal. But in this day and age, I think it's more common to get married in your late 20s, early 30s. But yeah, so that's exciting for me that there's a wedding this fall. And also I'm going to be an aunt. My sister-in-law is pregnant. So I think I've only told Patreon about that. I don't think I've told like that publicly, but she's due in the fall as well. So lots of exciting things going on in my life. So let me know down below what exciting things are going on in your life. A job promotion, a new friendship, a new pet. Please tell me all the things. So here are the close-ups of all of them, and I love them. They're different and unique and special, and I'm just so happy with the way they turned out. So you can find these products on the Scrapbook Nerd website. I'll put the links down below. Let me know what you think of these cards. I'm not a card maker, but I think they're okay. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye.